Hey everybody, rebelsatcloudnine here. Today I'm going to be doing an inbox review of Revell's 1/72nd scale snap kit, Millennium Falcon model. This is the older release. They recently re-released this kit with the new dish on top. So I haven't exactly been a big fan of all the Revell products coming out. And a lot of you are going to be asking me, why didn't you buy the Revell Fine Molds kit? Because it's, quite frankly, out of my price range. Yeah, unless I had a sponsor, I would not be able to get that one. And I found this one, and I thought, what's kind of so bad about it? It's a snap kit, it's pre-painted, but it's 72nd scale. And I don't get what Revell is doing here, because if they were to post that somewhere on the box, like here, something, instead of, 52 pieces, because they've been coming out with these weird, really weird crap scales, like 57th scale and 1/34th scale, just as bad as AMT was back in the day. And then all of a sudden, the Millennium Falcon is 72nd scale, so I don't get what their idea was, but I don't know. After building that X-Wing from Bandai, I just kind of felt like this would be a really fun project to tackle, a sort of a long-term thing to make it more accurate to the fine molds kit. Obviously, you're not going to get that much detail because that's a very impressive model, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to make it better. Try and spruce it up a bit, and anyways, I don't know, to me it looks pretty good. I've got nothing negative to say about it, but yeah, don't expect the fine molds kit anytime soon, unless you want to sponsor me. I'm kidding. I think this one's going to be a very fun, very, very fun project, and I just opened it up here. And let's pop it out. I'm quite excited. A couple things I just want to mention. It does say on the back that this is made in China, and the box for this thing, it feels really flimsy and cheap compared to other Revell kits. It's kind of weird. So whoa! Oh gee. Okay, hold on. I was expecting some big stuff in here, but this is big. Instructions, don't need those. No, I'm kidding. Oh wow. This is heavy. So this is the bottom. Here's the top. Looks pretty good, actually. I'm going to open it up here in a minute. Here we have parts of the sides. Here we have the cockpit right there. It actually looks pretty good. Here we have I think it's clear. Hold on, let me just. Yeah, it is clear, but they painted it blue, and it's not even transparent. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna kill some of my original ideas. And here we have more parts of the Falcon here. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Are they in here? Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. Thought I was missing some parts. They're right there. So you get pre-painted Han, Chewie, and the clear parts. Okay. Ugh. I thought I was going to have to call customer service here. Which I've had to do before, and the Revell Germany takes forever. So, let's take a look at this. Yeah, so here's the bottom. It's really thick plastic here. Let me just move myself over a little bit better. The detail's pretty good, actually. A lot of the panels aren't quite as crisp as I'd like them to be. They're kind of blocky. But it's actually better than I was seeing in the pictures. Like, all the detail in here looks really nice. Obviously what I'd like to do is, you know, get rid of all these pipes and actually make them pipes, instead of these just, you know, raised areas. The painting is pretty good. It's not bad. But the gray plastic, it's too dark. But again, it's not bad. And I like that the ramp here can be lowered. I know that's something that the Fine Molds kit did not have. That the Revell kit has is the landing gear blocks. It has a landing gear system. But what this one doesn't have that the Fine Molds had, that I wish this had, is the display stand. So I'm going to have to figure out something for that. So here's the clear parts. And they're pretty thick, but they're not... I think they're still pretty transparent. You can still see inside of them. The ones for the top, I don't really care about, you know, really not seeing through those, but definitely the cockpit you'd like to see through. Let's just grab these and oops, there we go. Grab these instructions and let's have a look. So I can still read through the paper, actually. Of course, it's a little distorted because it's curved, but it's not bad. Again, so that's quite nice. Yeah, this is very nice. Nothing wrong about that. Again, this is pre-painted. I'm just going to leave that in the bag. I don't want to scratch it. I'd like to remove that paint, but I don't know how to do that to clear parts. I don't know what paint they used to begin with anyways. Let's move into the top. Oh, I guess I should point out the figures. I'll leave them in the bag. They are soft plastic. They're actually nicely painted though. There you got a little Chewbacca. Little Han Solo. Yeah, it's got some nice detail in them. You could go ahead and leave them like that or take them a step further and detail them up a bit more. I'm quite happy with those. They actually look better than the box art, which is surprising. Come on. Alright. So here we have the top. And yeah, mostly, you know, similar to the lower half. Good detail. Again, the detailing is very similar. Again, I think my only complaint are these supposed pipes and stuff that run off, and I'd love to just, what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to cut them off, sand them down flat, and just bend some wire and make them myself, instead of, you know, having to rely on all this stuff. But it does look pretty good, especially like the detail on these on the back, like on the vents here. That's very, very nice. Yeah, it's not going to be as... It doesn't feel as well defined as it could be, but it's very good. It's certainly proving to be much better than I had originally anticipated. Some parts are a little exaggerated. Like I think these fins on the front here, these look a little too high, and that can easily be sanded down and corrected that way. So let's get to this bag here. This one has the cockpit and the landing gear. Come on, bag. Thing's trying to make me look weak, and it's doing a good job too. So yeah, here we have like the front dish. I love it. Thank you. I'm not as big a fan of the square one. I wish that more kits would just include both, because, yeah, I like the original one. But yeah, here we have the cockpit section, and the front chairs are molded and they're painted up a nice brown. Some good detail on the dials and stuff. It's not bad. It's definitely, you know, I'm not gonna say it's as good as the fine molds, but with a bit of work, it could look really, really nice. And then you got these big circles there, and that's for the, yeah, that's for the two pegs that are on the cockpit, or sorry, canopy. But it looks great. This is one of those pieces I want to take apart and detail better, make it more accurate and stuff. So again, this project is going to be, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but whenever I get to it, it's going to be a very long project of trying to make it more accurate and better detailed. And the last one that we have here is, ugh, those turrets are disgusting. They are basically one piece, and they're the most disappointing thing of the kit, to be honest. There's supposed to be 4 lasers on there, and they're just molded as this one piece. But anyways, I'll figure that out when I get there. Here we have the bottom of the cockpit, or tunnel, I guess. And some more of the walls for the sides. And oh, this is the landing ramp, I believe. It looks, all in all, it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the instructions. Since this is a snap kit and pre-painted, there are no decals or stickers. So we do get landing gear. Oh, and it looks like they can be, yeah, you can have it up or down. Okay, I'm quite happy with that, actually. That was one of my questions as regards to whether it's something I'd have to do or if it was something that was already included. So, the instructions are very nice and clear. Shouldn't have any problem with these. And yeah, what else is there to say? I think anyone could be building this thing, especially younger modelers. So where to complain in a way, I guess. Again, I don't have the fine molds kit to compare this with. I've only seen pictures of the fine molds kit, and of course the fine molds kit is probably the best you can get in 72nd scale. It's by what I've seen, it looks absolutely stunning, but you have to do a lot of work on it. But for this, I'm surprised that there's not a lot more people buying this model. I'm really surprised. I think part of that has to do with the fact, number one, it is a snap kit, and number two, it's very expensive for a snap kit. This is a very expensive snap kit. This was about $70. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. And to make it correct, you have to do a lot of work on it, like to fix a bunch of details. But to just have fun with it and paint it correctly, I think people would like it. But they really ought to have put the scale on the box, because I think more people would have been buying this thing if they knew it was 72nd scale. The only reason I knew this was 72nd scale is because I have a Revell catalog and it says in there 1/72nd scale. So it's frustrating, because again, I think more people would buy it. I don't think kids are going to buy it in particular, because again, it's a very expensive snap kit. Especially weird when you consider that Revell have made bigger snap kits at lower prices, like their Republic Star Destroyer wasn't nearly as expensive as this thing, but I think it's great. I'm happy with it. I really, really am. And there's a lot of you sitting here going, "Dude, you should have just bought into the fine molds and been done with it. Dude, you should have just done it." I'm actually quite looking forward to the chance to take this apart and add in all those little special details and really just have fun. For me, this is going to be a very fun project to take this Revell model and make it better. Maybe at the end of it all, I'm going to regret myself and wish I had bought the Fine Molds kit. Who knows? I'll wait and see when I get there. But for now, I think it's great. I really do. It's got very minimal detail, but it's got really good stuff with it. I particularly love these little figures that it comes with. I wish it had a couple more, like Luke and Obi-Wan, or Leia and C-3PO. I think I'll try and add them in there, but it's great. So if you want a Millennium Falcon, I say go ahead and grab this one. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty big. I'm quite happy with the size of it. I thought it'd be a bit bigger, honestly, but this is still a really cool kit. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope this has answered some questions you may have had about the Revell Snap Kit Millennium Falcon. Again, I like it. I think this is going to be a pretty fun model when I get around to it, and it's going to be a big adventure that I'm really looking forward to. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. This is rebelsatcloudnine. I'll be back with more sci-fi product reviews, more model reviews, and whatever else there is in the near future. I'll see you guys later. Take care.